Josh just wrapped up a draft workout here with the Hornets. What was your take on how things went for you today?
Good, man. I thought it was a really good workout. Energy was there from the get-go. A lot of talented dudes in the workout. So overall, big-time experience, and I'm glad I got the opportunity.
You seem like a guy that brings the energy. Does this kind of fit right in your wheelhouse, a workout like today?
Exactly, and I didn't have to really bring it. Today everybody had the energy. From the coaching staff all the way down to the 5 other players. So it was really loud in here. Dudes were getting after it. So it was a good workout.
Played, I think, over 140 games at Gonzaga, one of the highest all time. How much do you think that experience is going to benefit you when you go to the NBA?
A lot. I think guys want people who know how to play the game. Like you said, I played over 140 college games. So I've been through the downs and the ups. I think I understand the ebbs and flows of the game, the good and the bad. So I'm confident in that, and I think moving forward, I think coaches will see that.
It seems like Gonzaga is putting out 2, 3, 4 guys every single year, this year included. How much are you kind of leaning on the guys that have been through this and the guys that you're going through it with right now?
A lot. It's a family. As you hear, it's a brotherhood up there, and we want what's best for each other. And there's 3 others with me, in this draft process, and we talk to each other, on a daily basis. Checking in, see how workouts are going, wishing each other luck. And like you said, previous guys, in our ear. Thankfully, I'm in the same agency as a lot of performers as well. So it's just a lot of love and a lot of respect, and push each other, and hope for the best, for the future.
Welcome to Charlotte. What was your take on today's NBA draft workout?
It was a good one. High level of competition. I know we got a couple guys banged up today, but fought through it. But yeah, just a competitive all around. I thought it was a high level day.
How does this one compare to some of the other ones you've done?
I think guys really got after it today. I think it's the first time I did ball handling in one of these, so that was new. But yeah, just definitely very competitive.
Took a big jump this year in your senior year at Stanford with some guys leaving. What was kind of the key to taking advantage of the opportunity you got your senior year?
I think 2 of the biggest things was learning to stay out of foul trouble. That was a big thing for my career. And then just gaining confidence as the year went on. I think just as my confidence grew, I just played better and better.
How do you go through this whole pre-draft process? Does it kind of put things into perspective, entering Stanford, kind of playing limited minutes, and then kind of working out for NBA teams? What's your take on your whole journey thus far here?
Yeah, 3 years ago, even beginning my senior year, I honestly never really saw myself at that I'd be here. But yeah, just trying to enjoy the process. Every team I go to, just trying to learn something new, trying to get better every day.
Keldon, welcome to Charlotte. What was your take on today's draft workout?
I was definitely fine. It was competitive. I think we really got after each other, and I had a blast out here.
Kevin said it was a lot of fun going against you. You guys went against each other in grassroots. Was it, you enjoy kind of that familiarity of a guy that you grew up playing against?
I definitely, just to see how much he done came along. His game has definitely changed. He done exploded. He done broke through. So just going against him today, and just seeing how we just went against each other growing up in the grassroots circuit it's amazing.
What's the biggest growth you think you made in your one season at Kentucky?
I feel like my IQ's got a lot higher. I feel like, just reading the game a lot better. I think I'm really shooting the ball better. I think my overall game has gotten a lot better since I've been at Kentucky.
Kind of see yourself as a 3-and-D guy at the NBA level, or kind of doing a mixture of other things as well?
I feel like I can do it all. I feel like, like I showed today, I feel like I can handle the ball. I can play on the ball, come off screens, make plays. I think that, I really can do multiple things. I think that whatever my team needs me to do, I feel like I can fulfill that role.
When you say you got better, SGA was saying last season that he really benefited from the he felt like the real basic teaching that he got being around Cal for a year. Did Kentucky help much as far as getting you ready for this?
Definitely. I think Coach Cal stays on us. It's always attention to detail. It's always, you got to be locked in 24/7. So, the hat goes off to Coach Cal. Coach Cal, Coach KP, the whole coaching staff, I feel like really helped me grow a lot on and off the court as a man. And I think that they really the little basic things is really what really helped, because it's all just attention to detail.
Is there any particular skill that you feel like got fine-tuned between when you left high school and now?
Definitely shooting. I think that I definitely finding my stroke, and I think that just going out there, I feel like defense and definitely ball handling. I feel like all those things were fine-tuned when I got to Kentucky.
Going through this process, I'm curious, with only just 1 year of collegiate basketball and your experience with Kentucky, what are you learning about the pro game going through some of these pre-draft workouts?
I mean, it's a lot of space. It's a lot of work. I feel like if you just play defense, I feel like you'll be fine. But if you don't play defense, it's going to be a tough time. So, I mean, I'll say the main thing, just playing defense, staying focused, and staying in tune to the game. But if you're not playing defense, I feel like you'll be in trouble.
Kevin was saying that he sort of felt that his game was more suited to the pro level. I'm assuming you probably sort of feel the same way.
I mean, definitely you just get out open court, you just play a little bit. I feel like, I think that, college did a great job as well. I feel like that Coach Kyle, all the coaches put me in a great situation to be successful at my time at Kentucky. But here, the game's a lot different, a lot faster, and it's really open court.
Kevin, welcome to Charlotte. What was your take on today's draft workout?
It was high intensity. It was fun though. There was a lot of drills that I haven't did since like AAU, like the Superman, the drop step, seeing how many dunks you can get in 30 seconds, and like alley hoops and stuff like that. But by far the funnest workout I've been at, and it was very high intensity. We competed.
What was your take on kind of going against Keldon and some of these other guys seem to be, like you said, very high intensity, high energy workout?
Yeah, me and Keldon have been going at it since AAU. We both played in the EYBL circuit, so like we're very familiar with each other. So it was good seeing him here. I haven't seen him in a minute, so since the combine, and just going against familiar faces is kind of more motivating, just to get each other better and compete, and have that side to talk mess after and stuff like that. So it was definitely fun competing with Kel.
Some of the things you feel like you showcased particularly well today?
My decision making off the pick and roll and transition. I felt like I was more or less I was getting the ball, like playmaking for my teammates, or I was finishing at the cup, making a quick decision. So I feel like that was the best thing I showcased. And my handles, of course.
I read that you and Jamal Crawford are also fairly close. You went to the same high school, and he's been kind of helping you in this whole process. What kind of influence or advice has he given you as you kind of embark on this NBA journey?
He's been giving me advice since I was little, like 8th grade. And him and DeJounte, too, from Baby Boy from the Spurs. So both of them are like my big brothers, and they just give me advice kind of more mentally than physically, because they know I can play. They just want me to be mentally locked in and prepared for every single workout.
Hey, when you mention decision-making off the pick and roll, do you feel like there's more a premium these days on off guards being expected to make plays and not just be a scorer?
Definitely. I feel like how the game is, you got to be able to, because there's a lot of people sit in gaps now. So like there's a lot of help defense, and a lot of coaches emphasize on that. So like there's a lot of scorers, but being able to make two out of the pick and roll and just drive is upside.
Kevin, when you say you did some drills today that you haven't done since AAU, through this process, are you learning a little bit more about the pro game and what it takes to be a pro?
Nah, definitely. There's a lot of drills that I haven't seen ever, and just seeing those, learning them is something I can work on my own, and just apply it to my workouts, like this pre-draft. So like even after I get drafted, just keep working on them so I can have a second nature. So it's a blessing to have these workouts that I've never seen before, because now I can work and I can learn more.
Take on today's draft workout with the Hornets.
It was good. It was definitely competitive. It was a lot of good guys. We were going at it. The guys were here watching us. We were just getting a feel for everything, and it was good. Guys are getting really competitive.
You did 2 years at Iowa State. You thought about coming out last year, went back to school. What did you learn during your sophomore year that's kind of helped you grow your game?
Just my decision making, and I think just being consistent. That's what the feedback I got last year. Just my decision making, being consistent at the one. So that's what I came in and did my second year, and now I felt it was my time to leave.
How pleased were you? Was there anything in particular you were happy with how you showcased in today's workout?
Yeah, I showcased I could get to the rim. My first step, and I'm explosive, and I could really shoot the ball. So I showed that, and I'm still working on decision making, but it'll come in time.
I saw you talking a little bit to Jay Triano. I know you guys have the Canadian background, Dwayne as well. I think you guys both went to Oak Hill. I'm not sure if you overlapped. They kind of give you any advice about this process?
Yeah, just take it one day at a time. Going to every workout. just try to be the best player, in every workout. And Dwayne is my guy. We played at Oak Hill together. I've been talking to him, all the time. And Coach Jay, that's my guy too. I'm from Canada, so Canadian connection. So it's good.
Did you reach out to Dwayne at all when you found out you were coming here for any kind of pointers or what you expect from this coaching staff in the workout?
No, I didn't really, reach out to him to tell me what to do in this workout because, he knows my mindset. I know my mindset coming in. He just tells me to go in and try to be the best player.
Feel good to be back in Charlotte?
Yeah, it feels great. I grew up here just north, about 15 minutes, and just love the city. Pretty familiar, so it's always good to come back home.
What was your take on doing a workout today for the hometown team?
It was great. It was a lot of fun. Competed, showed them what I can do, and just continue to kind of go through the process. It's a fun process. Get to see a lot of different cities and just kind of taking it all in.
Is there anything in particular today that you were pretty pleased with that maybe you weren't able to showcase all the time at Carolina?
I thought defensively I showed that I could guard quicker guys, and then I thought I rebounded and pushed it well. I showed my motor and just the way I can score in different ways and finish at the basket. I think that was the biggest thing today.
Okay, I had a couple of technical issues. Talk a little bit about how did it feel to get out here today and work out?
Yeah, it was great. I love just coming back to the city where I'm most familiar and just enjoy playing in front of people that I've seen kind of growing up, and just really exciting to kind of go through this process and be hopefully kind of coming back home.
Like you said, you've done this before. You've gone to different cities. Is there a special quality though when it's this one? You've gone through so many of these workouts, but is there something special when you sort of walk in today and you're like, okay, this is the same thing, but this is a little bit, has a little bit more of a special meaning for you?
I just want to go somewhere where they really want to invest in me and make me better. And obviously coming back home is great, but I've been in North Carolina pretty much my whole life, and just want to be somewhere where I can excel and show people what I can do.
Luke, where else have you been so far?
I've been to a few cities: San Antonio, Milwaukee, Chicago, Los Angeles, Minnesota. So
when you were in that G League showcase, what was that like, and how if at all do you think it might have helped your case?
Yeah, I think it was great. Thought it was great to play against high-level talent. I had a little bit of a sprained ankle, so I just wasn't able to do some of the stuff the first day, but I pushed it the second day and thought I did some good things, could have done better, and I'm feeling healthy and feeling ready to go. So just got to continue to get better each day.
What do you think you would bring to an NBA team?
Just think of the ability to stretch the floor, rebound at a high rate. In ACC, I think is the best league in college, and I had double-digit rebounds back-to-back years, and just being able to bring a high IQ. The way I play the game is, I think, some of the best kind of in the country, and I just got to continue to get better in some of the areas that I feel like some teams don't feel like I'm as strong.
What would you describe as those things?
Just maybe kind of being able to finish at the rim, finish against length, and then also just defensively kind of guarding multiple positions. But I think I've gotten better in that. Sorry about that.
No, you got it.
As you've gone through this process, what has it been like? Has it been maybe what you've expected as you're now closer to the dream day by day?
Yeah, I've loved it. I've loved seeing different cities and kind of putting my best foot forward in different organizations, and I think I've done really well, and I've really tried to excel in the things that I do well, and I think that's been the biggest thing for me. And I just got to keep taking it day by day and keep trying to put my best foot forward like I mentioned.